Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're doing another Final Fantasy Arena Direct run. Sealed. Exciting. Alright, we're opening our packs. We see... Ooh, well, I guess we're Simic. So we have Astrologian's Planisphere, The Wandering Minstrel, Summon Titan, and Esper Origins. Luiso's Sacrifice is not that great. Machinist Arsenal is pretty good, so yeah, let's go ahead and see what's in the pool in our colors. So let's look at white. White has Crystal Fragments, Resto Magic, Ambrosia, Battle Menu, White Orsite, Grahatia, Machinist Arsenal. Okay, so not bad. Blue has Sleep Magic, Astrologian's Dreams of Laguna, Ilmag, Double Sahagin. Ooh, it has Ultros. Dragoon's Wyvern, Realm Sketching, Double Retrieve the Esper, and that's kind of it. And then there's a Prima Vista, but I don't like Prima Vista that much usually. So, pretty solid. Blue looks pretty good. Black has Tonberry. Wait, can I make this view better? No. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Tonberry, Black Mage's Rod, Demon Wall, Double Hecdize, Reno and Rude. Those are all solid 2-drops. Undercity Diarrhea, cornered by Black Mage's Fight On, Sailing Seath, and a Namazu Trader. So just kind of like, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of there. Blazing Bomb, Item Shop Keep, Double Suplex is nice. Land Storm. Wow, red sucks too. Well, that leaves green. Commune with Beavers, Tifa's Limit Break, Esper Origins, Raise a Chocobo, and Preacher's Wanderings. Okay, I think this pool leaves a little to be desired. Wow, triple airship crash. There's like 3 of them. It's a lot of airship crashes. What's going on with their air forces over there? Okay. Anyway, so as far as towns go, we have and then the multicolored cards. We got Sid, double Black Waltz. That's interesting. Let's get all the towns in there. I want as many towns as possible for Wandering Minstrel. Yeah. So thankfully we got a lot of towns in our in our deck, which is good. So yeah, let's go Wandering Minstrel. I think this pool seems pretty clear to me. We might play the Lionheart. I don't know. So we can go for... We have a Capital City and Eden as some utility lands. They're kind of awkward color-wise, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be splashing that much. This pool is lacking a little bit of removal. Well, Sleep Magic, I guess. Okay, let's just go ahead and put in all these like blue cards. Like pretty much all of them are good. I don't know about the Prima Vista, but like sometimes you just play things in the air and then you like smack your opponent and then they die. So that seems fine. Okay, let's go for all of these other ones. So we have like tons of red lands, so we can just like play 2 suplex and that will work. We can go Commune with Beavers, Esper Origins, Raise a Chocobo, a Bard's Bow, and then we're actually making quite a few tokens. And by quite a few, I mean like... Well, actually, no, we are making quite a few tokens. Realm Sketching, Retreat. Yeah, Quinoa seems great. Oh, there's 2 of them. Wait, that's actually not bad. And then Summon Titan. Let's see. This could be the deck, honestly. I like Preacher's Wanderings a fair bit. And then I don't know if we need to play anything else. So, I mean, there is a battle menu, which is pretty good. This red-white town is awkward unless we played a battle menu. But we have, 1, 2, 3... Let's see, how many towns do we have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't like that none of them are like truly colorless or anything, but it gets a little awkward if we're not playing any white cards. There's just not really anything great that's white worth splashing except battle menu. I guess our pool is lacking a little bit in terms of the interaction, so I guess we could just kind of shove it in there. And then what do we want to cut here? SideQuest Raise a Chocobo does work with Quinoa, so I don't think I want to cut that. Let's see. You get artifacts, creatures, or lands. Do we need Lionheart? I like Lionheart because it does trigger the Sahagins, which is going to be important to trigger as much as possible. Ultros is fine. Esper Origins is obviously very good. Wandering Minstrel and Omega are very good. Summon Titan, of course, good as well. I don't know what I want to cut here. The suplexes, I mean, they're kind of free, ish. Maybe we don't need the battle menu, because we have some forms of interaction. Could play the 41 card special. Why not? What's wrong with that? How many lands do we have? We have 17, right? Okay. So maybe the second Quina gets a little weird. We do have... Okay, how many ways do we actually have to make tokens? We have the Planisphere. We have... SideQuest Raise a Chocobo. Dragoon's Wyvern. Bard's Bow. And Realm Sketching. Retrieve the Esper. So like 7 ways. So that's actually Quina's actually not bad here for sure. So it's just a matter of what to cut. I like the Sahagin and the Ultras, and Lionheart's probably like the worst card, but you really want it to help trigger all of these. Oh, and you have Dreams of Laguna too. That's also kind of nice. Yeah, the curve looks pretty good. So it could be like the Coward's 41 card special. I don't really want to cut the side quest Raise a Chocobo because it is bad on its own, but it's really good with the double Quina. And so if you always make a frog with your little, your Chocobo, that's a lot of value. How many actually? So again, we have the Planisphere, the Wyvern, the Bard's Bow. That's okay. I think we can cut the SideQuest Raise a Chocobo just because on its own it's like a pretty lame 2-drop, and we're pretty good on the 2-drop slot. So I think this actually will be the deck. And then the red-white land's a little awkward because we have no white cards, but oh well, so be it. So taking a look at the mana, we have 6, 7, kind of 7.5 blue sources. And then green, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, like 6.5 green sources. We're a little heavier on blue. Red, 1, 2, 3.5. Yeah, we can get away with no mountain, I think. We also don't have anything that fetches up basics. Like, there was the world map, but I don't think we really need to do that. So I think we just add another forest. And then I think we just run it like this. And I'm not entirely sure how this one's going to go. It's just kind of like blue-green BS with some cool stuff. But we're gonna try it. We're going to see what happens. Let's get Quina up there. All right. See you for the games. All right, we're playing against Easily Thames, and our hand looks pretty strong, so we'll go ahead and keep this one. Ideally, we want to start off with the Ultros, mainly because then we want to play Quina. Oh god, opponent play a Saz Chocobo. Okay. Well, now that's interesting. So, I was going to say I want to take advantage of my Quinoas, but then with the Astrologian's Planisphere, you can play this, and then the next turn, hopefully you play out the Dreams of Laguna, and then this whenever you draw your 3rd card each turn. Okay. So that doesn't actually, that doesn't trigger the Planisphere again, so it would just be a 2/2. So I think we are just going to go with our original plan, and then hopefully hit the land drop off the top in order to, get our Quina value. Okay. So just going to pass. I'm going to offer the trade here. They're not going to block. Cool. We're going to Dreams of Laguna. Try to hit a land drop. Okay, we hit a land drop. Hit a land. Okay. Next turn. Well, they're going to play a land for sure. Okay. Saz Chocobo now out of range of Lionheart, which is a little sad. Retrieve the Esper. Let's just play the Quina. Quina Salad. Attack for 2. Next turn, we can just play Astrologian's Planisphere. Okay, now the Saz Chocobo is 3/4. This thing's really annoying. Let's play Planisphere. Okay. We'll attach it to not the Froggy, because we're probably going to sack the Frog at some point. Okay, so now we're we're doing okay. Opponent hasn't done anything besides play the Chocobo. So ideally, they will play an X2 here. So maybe they play like a Vanille or something. Because then we can play Lionheart, tap down the Saz Chocobo, and kill whatever else they play. Oh my god. I think that was probably... Oh my god. That's amazing. I got so shocked I didn't even... Okay, wow. They played their bomb that is a 2/2 that gives you the most value when you kill it immediately as the thing that I said. Wow. Perfection. Anyway, this thing's attacking me for 4. I don't think I care. I mean, you could chump block with like a frog, but why? All right. Here comes the Lionheart. So, tap with this. That was so perfect. Goodbye, Vincent. Jeez. And then just smack him for a ton. The Chocobo doesn't untap. Dreams of Laguna come into, or actually probably retrieve the Esper just to add to the board. They're going to play a Balam, I think. Yeah. Okay. Are they just dead? Oh, Sleep Magic? Wait, hold on. We have 2, actually 3. So like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not quite. But we do get to like smack them for a ton. Anyway, I think we just added the board this turn. So yeah, we do this. Stun Balam. Make that. Make a ton of extra bodies. Come on. Oh yeah, Quina's doing great work here. The Saz Chocobo is active. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Ultima. I don't really care. Okay, Dark Confidant. I also don't care. All right, I think we just win. Perfect. So let's do this. We'll tap down Saz Chocobo, get the counter, then we'll play Dreams, tap down the, yeah, whatever. Tap down this, and then we just win the game. Keep that on top. And then smack them. Yay. All right. What a convincing first game. Very nice. Good job, Quina. Also, really, the star of the show was Ultros, secretly. But Quina's going to get the YouTube thumbnail, probably. Anyway, next game. All right, we're on the draw versus Gurmag, and our hand looks pretty decent, so we will keep. We're going to go turn 1 Beavers. Turn 1 Beavers, find a... Ooh, Bard's Bow? Oh, yeah. Pretty sweet. And then we get to go Ilmeg Pixie into Quina, into Bard's Bow. Okay, wow. 2 mana 1/4. How unfortunate. However, we have a flyer. All right. So blue-white, so probably in some sort of artifact space. Attack me for 1. Yep, because they can't block, so they take it. Okay. This smells like a counterspell of some kind. So I could like risk it for the biscuit and play out the Quina. Well, okay, let's attack first. Always attacking here. Okay, I do like that card, actually. I do like that card. So I was going to say I want to hold up the, just the Precious Wanderings, perhaps. But given that we're going to draw this and I actually want it, I think we'll bait them out with a counterspell here. They can counter this if they want. Yeah. Oh, no. It's just a Dreams. Oh, even better. We get all of that, and we get to resolve the Quina. Pretty awesome. Now, next turn, we can like play tap land and play Bard's Bow. This 1/4 is definitely annoying. It's going to hold down the ground, but at least we're adding board presence. So, we're kind of at a stalemate in the... Okay, this is Mangara, so yeah, it's a little annoying. But let's play out the Bard's Bow, and then attach it here. Go to the combats, attack for 2. I don't think I need this. And then attack, bam, play this. Because we have other red sources in the deck, so I'm not like particularly worried. This Minwu is a little... Oh, that's a Jill. Oh boy. I think they're going to get rid of the Bard's Bow token. Sure. Luckily, we have the Lionheart to deal with this. Okay. We will just take this here. Yep. Oh, and a White Mage's Staff. Okay, cool. At least we get to kill Jill. No questions asked. Missing out on a little bit of value, not playing out the Summon Titan. But I really, really, really do not want this thing to flip. Okay, so let's see. We don't have enough to play and equip. Unfortunate. So let's attack with just the Ilmeg. No. Then go to damage. Now we Lionheart, kill Shiva's Dominant. Okay, great. So the problem is they are continuously attacking me with the stupid Mangara, which I don't like. Combat tutorial on the White Mage's Staff token. All right, sure. Maybe they're just not putting the eggs in one basket. I'm willing to take 5 here. Okay. Play land. Say go from the opponent. This thing's also starting to become a threat too. Okay, retreat the Esper. We could go Astrologian's Planisphere. Hold up the Precious Wanderings. Let's attack first with Ilmeg. I see Omega. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we can bin that, honestly. We don't have the lands to play it currently. So now the question is, do we want to go Summon Titan? Or do we want to go Astrologian's Planisphere, hold up Precious Wanderings as like a combat trick? Summon Titan gives me a lot of value now, but if they kill it, that could lead to some problems. And then if we have the Astrologian's Planisphere, we actually have like somewhat of a good... Yeah, we're fairly stable, I think. Like, the problem is they're just gaining life. So I think we're doing okay. We also make an extra 1/1/2 with this plan. So it seems a little bit better on average. Okay, they do make this a 4/4, which is a little rough. They're going to come in with everything. So what we can do is go to blocks. Block here. Block here. And I think I'm willing to take 2. We are going to sacrifice a frog to the greater good. We're not going to sack to the ability. Instead, we're rather going to just use the Precious Wanderings. It's a little bit more mana efficient. It also gives me more mana to do more things later. So we'll get a counter. This does run into like a counter spell a little bit more. Okay, we're going to get the ability. So I think just in case we draw like a suplex or something, we're going to be able to want to cast that. And then we'll try to put the counter on the Quina. Hopefully no, you're not alone. Okay, that's fine. We're still in a okay spot. The problem is they're just gaining a little too many life points here. But they didn't have a counter spell. I think they would have probably wanted to like do that instead. Okay, Wandering Minstrel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start with Summon Titan here. It's also just like a big body if they can't answer it. All right. We mill 5 cards. Okay, there were a couple lands in there. Let's attack again just with the Ilmeg Pixie. We see a capital city. Let's put that in the graveyard since we know we're... Well, assuming the Summon Titan survives, it doesn't look like it will. Ice Magic to the top? Oh boy. 15 cards in deck? I think we're going to risk it for that biscuit. We can replay it. We can replay it. All right, now our board state's a little pitiful, unfortunately. Well, yeah, they know we're just gonna probably like slam Summon Titan again next turn. If this works out, how many towns do we have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3. Okay, things will work out pretty well here. We could double block the 3/3. I think it's better to just like chump block the. Let's see, 4. They have 4, 3, 5. So if they have another You're Not Alone, we go to 1 here. If they have 2, they have 2. Like, I don't know. You can't have it all. Okay, this is fine. So I do like playing. Yeah, okay. They're just gonna Dreams again. They're gonna bin the land, draw the card. At this point, all right. Land and Adventurer's Airship. Luckily, this thing has reach. So yeah, let's cast the Summon Titan. All right, mill 5 cards again, which is a little scary. Okay, that's a lot of lands. So now we're not going to attack because we need to be able to block everything effectively. Summon Titan is big enough to hold up the stuff on the ground. If they want to attack with the airship, I guess, then the Ilmig Pixie can also like eat it. Not eat it, but like trade with it. And then our little Astrologian's Planisphere that could is just kind of like hanging out. It's going to be a nice little chump blocker. Okay, they are going to crew. Whoa, that was an aggressive attack. Okay, so maybe they just wanted to get the value. I don't know. Let's do this, and then we have to chump block, and then we'll trade here. So let's see if opponent has something. This is another You're Not Alone. That's pretty devastating, honestly. But we didn't really have it. Ooh, Esper Origins. We had to do that because otherwise we were dead. Okay, so Phoenix down. They can get back Jill. Oh God. No. Battlefield tapped. Oh geez. Oh, it's really bad. Gain life. Yikes. Ultros not very good here. Honestly, we're gonna have to bin both. I mean, they see the line. There's really no way out of this, unfortunately. Yeah, they bring it back. We take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, there really wasn't a way to not die here. They just get back Jill. They bounce this to hand, and then yeah. All right, unfortunate. Let's move on to the next game. All right, we're playing against Dr. Jikininki. Okay, the hand looks pretty good. We get turn 2 Esper Origins, turn 3 Dragoon's Wyvern. Hopefully by then, turn 4 Esper Origins backside. We're going to keep our 7, which is nice. So the opponent has Mold 2/6. Okay, and they're also playing the 41 card special. We were a little bit more disciplined than that. I don't know. Doesn't matter when they kill me. Okay, red-green. Cyclist Razor Chocobo. That's a pretty good card. Ooh, Quina. That's actually pretty nice. So let's go Esper Origins. Value. Get to keep the land on top. And then we can go land Quina. And then go from there. Okay, they're going to play Blitz Ball. So attack me for 3. We get to go land into Quinoa Salad. And then next turn, I mean, we're probably... Oh, Lightning Bolt. Wow. Goodbye, Quinoa. Jeez. Okay. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Okay. They're halfway to flipping this thing. They're halfway. And they have the other one right here. It's a lot. All right. Well, I mean, we're not going to not Esper Origins. Okay. I like both of these cards, honestly. So let's just draw both of them. No, I don't really. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I do want the land. because we really want to just make sure we get to Omega on time. Will we draw the lands naturally? Well, actually, I guess we don't need that. I just don't want to get hung up on mana. I think we'll be okay. Because we're going to, we're going to draw lands naturally. We draw this Ilmig Pixie right now. So I think we should be okay. Now we have this summon Esper Moduin, and if they don't answer it, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 mana. Okay, they've answered it. So that's unfortunate. Now they play land smack me for 6, and we're in a lot of trouble. Opponent only has 1 card in hand, though. So, ooh, Summon Titan? Well, I do believe we are going to... yeah, we could, like, Ilmig Pixie and Dragon's Wyvern, but I would rather Summon Titan here, I think. Let's see if they have the answer. That was a lot of lands. I really want to untap. Okay, land coming in with the boys. Balam. Okay, cool. All right, perfect. Get those lands back. Nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. This is going to go away, which is unfortunate. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana on the following turn. So we just need to like try to maximize for the next couple plays. Balam is really annoying. So 5. I mean, I think it's just they have a guaranteed land drop in hand. So I think it's Dragoon's Wyvern, Ilmig Pixie. Yeah. Make body, Ilmig Pixie, do that. Can't really attack. Like, you know, I can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get to smack for like a lot, at least. Okay, this is a lot of damage. All right, cool. Okay, so this is gonna die, unfortunately. Let's just give this +9/+9. Okay, it's large and in charge. Let's see, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I want to play like 7, 8, 9. Could like, no, I don't think I want to commune with beavers. I think we're just going to go Omega, tap this down, and then play like 2-drop. So let's just attack with just the Ilmig Pixie. We see island, we bin island. That is a lot of damage. They go to 12. Now we start with Omega. We tap down Balam T-Rexar. Okay? And then we play Wandering Minstrel. I suppose we also could have attacked with the Dragoon's Wyvern because we got things pretty well covered. That is a Saz Chocobo. Ooh, okay. Jesus. They're going to flip this thing. So, wait, hold on. So, when this permanent transforms, search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield. Whenever land you control enters, birds you control. Birds you control. Jeez. Okay. Well, thankfully, we have the answers to our problems. 2, 4, 6, 8. Or 2, 4, 6, 7, rather. So they're not going to block the Omega. Actually, yeah, they're not incentivized to block the Omega at all. They're crazy. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Possibly 10. We could play Lionheart, kill the Saz Chocobo, and then move on to something. So that's 4, 5, 6. And then like play Retrieve the Esper. Honestly, I do like that. So let's do that. Okay. So Lionheart. Goodbye, Saz Chocobo. And then we're going to equip onto, I guess, the Dragoon's Wyvern. And then we're going to go to combat, attack with these, trigger Ilmeg. Yeah, sure, I'll draw that. And then go to the blocks. Yeah, they just chump block because they have to. Okay, so they're not flipping that side quest. And then we play this as a land, and then we just play Retrieve the Esper. All right, good luck. You have to draw like something crazy here. Okay, land. It's not that crazy. And they're dead. Great. Okay, on to the next game. All right, we're playing as I'm Rock Lobster, and our hand is very, very close to being keepable. If any of these produced blue, we would keep, but we don't, so we will not keep. This hand looks pretty good, actually. So we will keep this. I guess we'll put back the Gonga. No, we'll put back the Windurst because we don't actually have cards that need white. So yeah, do this, play this, and then next turn we will go Island Esper Origins. Is this a Blazing Bomb? Nope. Ooh, Sahagin. Sahagin's pretty good. Actually, I think we'll start off with the Sahagin to start things off. Okay, I think opponent has Lightning Bolt, unfortunately, so I think they're going to kill this. Ooh, okay, cool. Might just be Thunder Magic. Passing the turn. Ooh, oh, another Sahagin. Whoa. That's pretty cool. So let's go to the combat, attack for 1. And then, honestly, I kind of just want to play another Sahagin next. Like, if they can't deal with this. So the next turn, they probably play some... okay, yeah, Hilgaigas. They'd probably play some 3-drop. We Sleep Magic and Esper Origins find the 4th land. Then the next turn, we Esper Origins again, trigger our Sahagins. I think this is going to be a solid play pattern. Okay, it's like a little lame. Dragoon's Wyvern. I'd rather set up, to be honest. I don't really want to Sleep Magic the Obsidian Elder, though. It's Esper Origins. I don't think I want Quinoa Salad. We are gaining the life. Yeah, getting in for a couple extra points does not sound worth it. I really need to save this Sleep Magic for something a little bit more impactful. If we were getting in for like 4 to 6 damage with the Sahagins, I could see that being a thing, but we're just not. Okay, Undercity Dire-Rat is not that scary. So far, seems reasonable. Okay, well, here we go. Esper Origins, get our triggers. So now we'll attack, because can't block. I like Summon Titan. Alright, we'll put this into the GY. Yeah, we'll keep that on top, sure. We don't currently have the land for it, but we'll have the mana next turn, assuming they don't kill it. And then we'll attack for 4 unblockable damage. And then next turn, we could play out the Summon Titan, or 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 mana, so we could go like Dreams of Laguna into maybe find a land, play Dragoon's Wyvern. It makes sense to play like Summon Titan and maybe like Sleep Magic something. That doesn't trigger our Sahagins though, so I kind of just want to trigger the Sahagins. That's kind of the way we win this, right? Like the Sahagins are just they're starting to get out of hand for the opponent. Now, of course, if the opponent casts a corner by Black Mages, I'm more than not more than happy, but I'm fine with sacrificing one of them instead of the Esper Maguin because I want the Esper Maguin value a little bit more so for the long run of the game. Okay, they're just attacking all. Okay, this feels like a trick. So I am going to take this. It could be a lightning bolt. No, they would have lightning bolted a while ago, I think. I'm feeling like I don't want to risk this Esper Maguin. I would much rather taking 3 points of damage is not that bad. So I would rather not risk it. Fire Magic doing 2 to everything. Okay. Not seeing it. Do they have another one? Another Fire Magic? 2 Fire Magics? Land. Oh, yeah. Get to play Summon Titan. Awesome. Great follow-up. Okay. There's some lands in there. They're mostly islands. There's only 2 islands. Kind of wanted a little bit more, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Wow. What a... Oh, no. Gaius. Oh, they pick enchantment. Oh, gross. Oh, they messed up. We love it when players mess up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we just mana efficiency. We make the 3/3, and then next turn we make the 5/5. I guess. Okay, opponent plays Sir Conrad. All right, it's a little annoying because they can like always do that. So let's see here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just play out the hand, right? So we do this. Astrologian's Planisphere. Sleep Magic, the Sir Conrad. So they can still activate abilities. It's funny. I mean, if they have more fire magics, I guess this doesn't work, but I don't know. What are the odds they have more than 2, right? They can still activate abilities, so they can still mill. So that's fine. And then we can just go ahead and attack for 3. Okay. And then we play Dragoon's Wyvern. They're just going to mill. Yeah, might as well. Okay. Oh, they got rid of an Albed Salvagers. So next turn, we just play Retrieve the Esper, add to the board. Dark Knight's Greatsword. Good card. Not so great right here, though. Okay, they can activate Golbez a couple more times. All right, let's just play this, get the counter on the hero token. I guess, like, wait, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. So they have to block. So, yeah, we can just swing out. Oh, God, stupid 5/5. I mean, they're gonna block for sure, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're not gonna take 9, right? Okay. So these die. 2 triggers, deals 1 damage to me. All right, and then we play our tap land, and then opponent's gonna mill twice, I guess. Okay, Suplex and Reno and Rude. I get dealt another point. I mean, there's just no way they can do this much damage to me. I think they would probably need like battle at the okay, Fatal Push the big token. So 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, but yeah, they're dead. Okay, great. So yeah, we just equip the Planisphere to anything, cast Dreams, get the counter 3, 4, 5, 6. Or wait, they are just dead on board. Okay, now they're okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Opponent's just taking game actions here. Awesome. Okay. On to the next game. All right. We're playing against Bad Horse. We're on the play. What happened to Good Horse? Oh, and Pack Leader? That's funny. Man, I really wish with all my heart one of these cards tapped for green. However, it's really not the case. Otherwise, this hand looks very strong. You have to mull it. Okay, this is pretty good. It's actually pretty solid. So we could like go off these. No. Here's what we do. We go. We keep. I think we put back this. Well, put back the Sahagin. We'll draw lands because we have Esper Origins to help out too. So we do this. Then on the next turn, I would like to get the Pixie down, but. Okay. Oh, perfect. That was such a good draw. All right. Let's just go ahead and get our Pixie mana up. Then next turn we can go. Okay, blue-red. Item shop keep. That's pretty not great. Cap City is fine. I would rather just. We could Surveil 1 first, then Surveil 2. Omega. Yeah. I don't think we want that. I don't think that's something that we're casting this game most likely. All right, play this, and then you could go like Sahagin. I think. How greedy do I want to be with the Sahagin? It's not bad, and there are cards we can draw off the top that. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to try to get our Sahagin value. And then if they spend a removal spell on Sahagin, then things get a little bit better for us. Okay, they're going to go Combat Tutorial, so they do get a free attack, but that's, whatever. So, draw. Okay, let's save the Esper Origins. let's just play Bard's Bow, and then we can attack, surveil. Oh, put that into the GY. Awesome. So now we can go Dreams of Laguna instead and try to draw better, or I don't know. We have so many options. We have so many options. The Bard's Bow it's there. It's the same size as their item shop keep. I think we take this. And then what kind of follow-up do they have here? Oh no, not the Ilmeg Pixie. Choco Comet. Man, lame. Okay, land. Freya. Man, what the heck? Another Sahagin. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, how greedy do I want to get? Kind of want to get a little greedy. I think greed is good. I guess we can start with an attack with the 3/3 and see what happens. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to block. Okay, so now we'll go for the Esper Origins. Suplex and Quinoa seem pretty good. Quinoa is actually maybe not so good here. So we'll keep the Suplex for sure. And then we know we're drawing that. Let's play out the land, and then we'll play out the second Sahagin. Okay. So we don't have great blocks, so we're probably going to take 7 at least here. Go to 9. But then next turn, we have a pretty good... I mean... Okay, summon GF Freet. Gluten-free. Freet, actually. We do get to go up mana. Alright. So here comes the team. Maybe. Okay. So now I think we just take this for this turn only. Next turn we can... Okay, Scorpion Sentinel. So it's not quite big enough yet. Okay, that is in fact a suplex. So let's tap appropriately. Go Esper Origins. And then Surveil 2. We can try to find a land. Okay, those are lands. Yeah, let's guarantee that we draw a land. So I think I want blue. Okay, we get blue. We get the big thingy. Now we get the suplex. We can suplex whatever we want. So now the question is, do we want to suplex the Scorpion Sentinel or the GF Freet or the item shop keep? There are a lot of choices. The Sahagins block pretty well right now. I think actually maybe they are trying to get value out of the GF Freet, so I am going to kill it. I know it's a temporary creature, but I don't really want them to get another bite of the apple, so to speak. At this point, I actually think we're going to attack with the Sahagins because we're fairly stable. I don't think we're at too much risk of dying. They cannot get the Scorpion Sentinel to 4 power. Yeah, see, it's just a 1/4 still. Okay, they're gonna move that there. So I'm seeing. Oh, they give it menace. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Do you have something else? If you just move the Monk's Fist, that's really good for me. Not death, though, for the opponent, because the Dreams of Laguna is going to pump up the Sahagins to 3/5s, and then the opponent's at 8. Wow, they are going to equip. Okay, Summon Titan is cool. So we add a couple of green. So now what do we want to do? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9 mana. So we could play Summon Titan and then just ignore the Dreams of Laguna for now. Oh yeah, this is also going to give a lot of +2/+2 and trample. So yeah, I think actually let's just try to remain stable. So let's just play out the Summon Titan. We're totally fine. That's a lot of lands. No attacks. Totally fine. And then we're hanging back on defense. Our goal is to not die. The summon Esper Moduin is just gonna make our board, I think, insurmountable. Like with the summon Esper Moduin, the Sahagins are just lethal by themselves, right? If we play out the Dreams of Laguna. So yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good play. And also Summon Titan's going to bring back like 2, 3, 4, 5 lands, which that's something. So now opponent needs to figure out if they're able to like kill me. I'm not too sure. Okay, they're just going to swing out. So this feels like a little bit like a desperation attack. So let's just remain calm, and then let's just block as much as possible, I think. And then if they have a combat trick, we were going to die anyway, right? So I think this is the move. Because I'm at 7, anything can happen. Again, like I said, it feels like a desperation attack because they know they're dead next turn. So I just don't want to take any chances. Blue and red typically have a lot of bounce spells and removal spells, and none of their cards currently have trample. I don't think there's a red combat trick that gives trample. Rest in peace, Monstrous Rage. So I don't really see a way for them to get out of this unless they just like somehow, okay, hey, if they have double haste magic on the Freya Crescent, you got me. You got me. You got me. Okay, so here comes okay, they did not have double haste magic. That would have been, I just would have been impressed, honestly. I would have been impressed. Or I would have laughed. Like it's not even that bad. So can opponents stop me from winning now is the question. I think the answer is no. Choco Comet me for 5. Wow. Oh my god. So close. Well, it's a good thing we did the blocks that we did. Jeez. Man, this is why games are won by inches. Crazy. Okay, see you for the next game. Alright, we're playing against Waru Guru. We're on the play. Hand looks decent, so we'll go ahead and keep. We can play most of the hand. And with one land we unlock Bard's Bow. And then with the red source, we unlock Suplex. Okay. Commune with Justin Bieber. Very cool. So, whiff. There's no way. Nah, they're just deciding which one they want. But, like, imagine they revealed, like, Ice Magic, another Commune with Beavers, and, Dreams of Laguna. Can you imagine? Okay. They took the Grand Pulse. Sure. Hey, we draw another land. Nice. Let's play. They're going to play this. It's kind of annoying. Let's play out I kind of want to play out the Wandering Minstrel, because right now the Ultros and the Sahagin don't give me too much value. I assume they're going to play out the Grand Pulse here. Yeah. So we're attacking anyway. And that was a hedge for if we drew a town, just to make sure it enters untapped. So we don't have great attacks here. If we draw any land, we can now Lionheart the Grand Pulse. Or more likely, if we draw any land, we could probably just double spell Sahagin Ultros and then set up for a really nice next turn. Land. Okay, not a land. Let's play out. I don't want to trade with the Grand Pulse. It's so annoying right now. Let's play out Ultros, I think. It applies a little bit more pressure in fact of, like, what I imagine happening is opponent will tap out for, I think they're going to go Precious Wandering. Oh, Ice Flan, sure. They're probably going to play an annoying 4-drop. And so if we draw a land next turn, we get to go Lionheart, kill Grand Pulse, stun whatever they play. Or if it's an X2, we could do it vice versa. I don't know. Jill. Oh, God. All right. Now we really need a land right now. Land off the top. It can be any land, literally. God. Okay. That's fine. It's not. Let's... we probably just need to find our red source here. Oh, geez. And that's probably the game loss. Unless opponent does not have that island. Opponent does not have that island. You don't have it. We've had so many looks at a land. Okay. Man, that would have been such a good turn. Such a good turn. Like, stun Grand Pulse, kill Jill, attack for 3. Next turn, I don't know, you could do other stuff. Oh, not on island. Okay, so they can't flip Jill currently. So we really need... Yeah, we just really need to draw literally any land in the deck. Whoa. Whoa. This is weird. This is a weird attack. Do we just take it? Do I make them use the trick? Okay, let's think here. They want this to happen. I think we say no blocks. Oh, okay. So just take that. Interesting. Okay, there's the land. So I think we just make them use the trick. Cast Lionheart. Trigger of Ultros goes on the stack. Target Grand Pulse Ochu. Opponent has something. Lionheart enter. Deal 2 damage to Jill. This might be Aprisha's Wanderings. Ice Magic back to the hand. Uh-oh. Okay. That is a bit of an issue. I think ideally well, actually, we have the Dreams of Laguna again. Let's see if they want to play out Jill a second time. Okay. Ultima. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Oh. Oh. Damn it. I mean, we have 25 cards left in deck. Sure, they can Jill this. It's fine. We'll just play it again. Look at all those lands. Oh, we got the Esper Origins. Nice. Okay. I feel like they have to Jill and Summon Titan. I mean, yeah, we still have 20 cards in deck, so I don't think we're in too much risk of decking right now. It's definitely rough. Balam. Oh, wait. What? I get a free attack? Okay. Yo. I get all my lands back? Oh my god. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go. I don't have any towns. That's pretty rough. Okay, I think we always attack here, so we will do that. Yeah, they're not blocking. Makes sense. No red lands either, which is annoying. All right, so let's go Sahagin. And then get our value off of the Esper Origins. Okay, we see... Ooh. Oh. Okay. I don't like not having the red land, but I want to make sure that we get a perm. It has to be a permanent, right? Wait, hold on. Reveal the top card of it. Yeah. Okay. So back to this. Yeah, so we are going to do it this way. I did want the red land, but that's okay. So this comes in. We get another Sahagin to hand. Next turn we get Realms Sketching. That's pretty good. That's pretty strong. So we have quite a lot going on here. Opponent's Jill has to pull a lot of weight, I think. And also we're at a pretty healthy life total. So we can probably just kind of, I don't know, like attack. Like it's fine. We can also make the Sahagin unblockable. Okay, Jilla coming down. What are they bouncing? Sahagin. Sure. Love it. Okay. We go to our turn. We get a couple of triggers. This is going to get a lot of power and toughness. Cool. Let's see. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could just kill them, right? They could have, what's it called in the hand? Like Fate of the Suncrest, where things would get a little rough. So I think to mitigate that, here, let's do this. So Sahagin. Now we can get realm sketching value. Okay. Or we could just attack. Like, I'm trying to think. If they have Fate of the Suncrest, what do we want to do? 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Like, what do I want to realm sketching? I can realm sketching the Esper Moduin now. Because if they kill it, then they flip. They could have Airship Crash too. This is where things get a little rough. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to combat. Attack for 13. Now that they're forced to block. Or, okay, this is good. This is good. Go to damage. Okay, awesome. Great. They didn't have removal, which is good. Now we're going to realm sketching Esper Moduin. Get a copy, so that way it gives me a lot of value. Also, did they cast a... Oh, wait. They casted an Ultima this game, right? All right. Get a copy. Perfect. We reveal the top card. Is it a land? Okay, it is. Cool. And then we're holding up Dreams of Laguna, so we'll go ahead and pass the turn. Ambrosia, rather. Okay, so Ambrosia comes in. So now I'm glad that I didn't try to do some kind of like realm sketching on one of my opponent's creatures. I am glad we decided to be a little patient. It would have kind of sucked if the Moduin got destroyed, but one, it didn't, so we're just in great shape. Okay, Jill enters. That is fine. Jill will probably bounce the token. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Honestly, I like making sure my dreams of... yeah. I'm going to save the dreams. I'm just going to go to my turn. All right. Oh, well, okay. So do that. Cast dreams. So that way they're unblockable. Perfect. Yes. Awesome. Okay, we played that one very carefully, and we were rewarded. So, on to the next. All right, we're playing against So-So, the Collector. And this is the winning in for the box. This is the winning in for our first box. Hand's a tad slow, but it's pretty good, so we will go ahead and keep this. Oh, okay. Let's start with a red-green land, and then next turn we can go blue-red land, I think. Oh, there's a Dreams of Laguna. So I think I might be a little bit more interested in surveilling and drawing. Because, yeah, that way we do something on turn 2. Okay, they're going to play Blitzball. Okay, sure. Okay, go to our turn. We're going to do this. Forest. I don't think we need that. So we're going to bin that. We're just going to, okay, draw land anyway. Okay, Sahagin, very nice. We're just going to be mana efficient, go Dragoon's Wyvern. Next turn, we can go Precious Wanderings, get the land. Okay, they're going to like Thunder Magic, sure. That's completely reasonable. I still get some value left behind. Okay, Renoa, that's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good card. Okay, Omega. So we're going to have to take a little bit of damage here. 7, that's a lot. Nothing much we can do about it, though. Yeah, we're just going to do what we said earlier. I think we have enough blue mana. So we'll just get the green land down, and then we're just holding up the Prisha's Wanderings, and then we're gonna have to hope that the Summon Titan gets us out of our bind. Unfortunately, the Angelo is a 3/3, which is too large for me to trade. Unfortunate. So they play Weapons Vendor. Sure. They draw the card. Okay. Prisha's Wanderings. Let's go ahead and grab... kind of want to get a town, obviously. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're pretty good on colors. So, let's just go ahead and grab the Eden while we can. Well, it doesn't hurt us too much. Realm sketching. Okay. That is also a consideration. All right. So, if they have answers, what do we do? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I still, like, we could save the realm sketching because it'll go really well with our Omega. So we're gonna just play out the Summon Titan. We're gonna go ahead and mill some cards. Okay, we milled over some good cards, but now they have to deal with the Summon Titan. If they do, that kind of sucks. But if they don't, that's great. If they do, we can chump block. Fate of the... They have to tap out for that, which is nice. So they're going to come in with everything. Come in with everything? Yeah, I think they're going to do that on Angelo. So then we're going to... well, let's see. Let me think. We're going to go with 5. We're going to go up to 9, stun the Renoa. I think it is important to try to reduce the board state here. Okay, cool. We're going to gain a lot of life points. So, yeah, just... I don't know why I always ask how to tap for that. Okay. Stun Renoa. Renoa down. It's like effectively like a removal spell. Technically, it does come back in like 3 or 4 turns or whatever. But, okay. This is pretty good. Good situation that we're in. Worst case scenario, we can always... Like, if they play another bomb, we could always realm sketching our Omega. Like, it's kind of sucky because it's legendary. Oh, God. It's Gladiolus. We might want to do that. We might want to do the thing that I just said we were going to do. And then hopefully it's just, like, good enough. Okay, they don't have good attacks. All right. All right, we have lots of mana. Not a lot to do with it. Or, sorry, we have a lot of things to do with it, but we have a lot of choices. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 2, 4, 8. Okay, I think that's probably what we want to do. Oh, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? We will get a copy of... I think I make a copy of Gladiolus, right? And then we go Planisphere, Sahagin, Realm Sketching. We have enough blue mana for all that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have plenty. So we can do that. Get a copy of Gladiolus. Get another land out of the deck. We can get our final town. And then this becomes like a real big old threat. I think that's what we want to do. So yeah, we'll play the Planisphere. Make a guy. Do this. Whoa. No. We still have double blue. I thought it was going to screw me over. Okay. Realm Sketching. Copy Gladiolus. So now any land drop is relevant here. Okay, so we get a land. I guess we get this land. Target here. Attack for 10 trample damage. Okay, they obviously take it. So there are still cards that kill us, but we have plenty of blocking power. So hopefully, I'm kind of willing to... well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna say anything until cards go on the stack. If they attack with Gladiolus, though, I may just want to block with my own Gladiolus. We'll see. We will see. Notably, both of these are legendary, so if any of them connect, the Blitzball can be activated to draw a couple cards. Okay, we are going to do Precious Wandering main phase, which I'm thankful for. Like, they really didn't have to do that. They could have just gone to... Hey, we take those. All right, I can just chump block the Gladiolus, actually. Okay, some kind of bite spell, perhaps, I think is what we're going to see here. Clash, yeah. Okay, well, it fights, so they can't really attack. Okay, weird. Okay, Wandering Minstrel was a great draw. Fantastic draw. Wait a minute. So this costs 3 white, blue, black, red, green, other creatures you control. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't currently have access to black mana, so we can't even activate it anyway. So we're always going to play this, right? Oh, I can get permanence back. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. Sure. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So 9 mana, 2 plus 6 is 7. We can move this over for 2. Because then I could trade. But then we can just get it back with Eden. Okay, so let's play Wandering Minstrel. And then we're gonna... God. Do I want to Dreams? Yeah, probably. Okay. Or like Esper, retrieve. Yeah, let's retrieve the Esper now to get counters. We have lots of stuff. Okay. And then like we're forcing a block. We make the 2/2, so we have like tons and tons and tons of toughness, right? So we can just attack with both of these. They go to a virtual 7. And then they're forced to interact with Omega or they die. So honestly, whether they get rid, like if they chump with Angelo or double block with Gladiolus, I'm totally okay with this. Okay. We'll see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also have to remember that the card Choco Comet exists. Not currently a problem. Okay. Omega dies. They go to 7. They flash in Ambrosia. Get back Renoa. That is okay. Not a bad play, but not something I'm actually worried about. We have quite a lot of power on the board. Unfortunately, we are not able to activate the Wandering Minstrel, but we could. Like, what does this cost? 8? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, no, never mind. We would have to draw it naturally off the top. But that would make pretty much anything we do lethal, I think. All right, let's... Oh, Ambrosia also has the Burb text. So we have to keep that in mind as well. We have to play around... Summon Primal Garuda. Okay, that is not too bad. Well, it's kind of bad. Oh, can they kill it now? Okay, that's kind of a problem. Thunder Magic. Whoa, Thunder Magic that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Suplex. Okay, Suplex was a Suplex was a pretty good draw. Can I kill them? So let's think this through. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can do everything, quote unquote. We can also get something back. So I don't know. That's not too relevant. Okay. So what we can do is we can move the Planisphere onto... We have time. We can think this through. We can move Planisphere... They're tapped out, right? I know everything. So Planisphere onto Sahagin. It becomes... Well, it doesn't actually give power. We go Dreams of Laguna. We're able to draw a card. So we cast the spell that gives it a counter from its own ability and also from the Astrologians. So it'll become 5. And then we... Yeah, there's like Super Dead. So let's just make sure we tap appropriately and not like a moron. So we do this. And then we do this. deal 3. Goodbye, summon Primal Garuda. And then we do this, and then they're just dead. Yes, we have won a box. Excellent. All right. Well, see you for the last game where we will win the second box. All right, we're playing against Masha Salta, and I don't want to jinx anything. Our hand looks very strong, so we will definitely keep. Really, really quite good, actually. I'm not going to say anything. We haven't won yet. Okay, let's just go Esper Origins. And these look, I think I actually want both. Because then on the next turn, we get to go Quinoa Salad. And then I just want to make sure I think I keep both of them. Yes, we can theoretically draw into more lands, but I don't really feel like taking the risk. I just want to curve out. I want to, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's play an Island and play a Quinoa here. So now we have the option, obviously, to go Esper Origins next turn. But we could also do is if they play a really scary card, we can Sleep Magic it, get Dragoon's Wyvern, make 2 things. See, I kind of want to do that, Kind of want to do that. It gets me very far ahead. Esper Origins is also a solid play. Let's not get too greedy, right? Let's not get too greedy. We need them to, we want them to answer this. Let's play this land. I don't think they're gonna actually. If we wait long enough and think about it, they're probably not gonna block. So we get free damage in. Because they think we have a combat trick. Oh, yes. All right. That was great. Okay. These are good. These are both good cards. Unfortunately, we already have a Quinoa, but, it's nice to have the backup. And I do want to draw the Suplex, so I want to guarantee. It's like that same argument we had as before. So I'm not going to spend too long. I don't want to time out or anything. Let's draw another Quinoa. Okay, great. We have the backup Quinoa for our Quinoa on board. I know it's probably pronounced Quina or something, but Quinoa is way funnier to say. Wow, SideQuest play Blitzball. That's a card. It's not one I would play. All right, I go to 20. All right, Suplex. We have how much mana? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. So I think we honestly just let's just have so many bombs they can't freaking do anything about it. Play this land. Suplex away this, just in case. There's no board wipes in these colors, so I don't feel that bad about doing this. And then we just smack them for 6. Okay, solid. Next turn we get 1 land back, and we attack for 9, 10, 11. Light of Judgment, the Esper Majuin? Sure. Okay. Get 1 land back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just going to go Dragoon's Wyvern, make bodies. 7, 8, 9. Does it increase the clock? I don't know, but you can't be too careful. Do this. Smack them. They go to 5. Pass turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't think of any card in the format that gets them out of this. But, there's something. Jet is a good magic card. Good magic card. Very nice. Okay, let's put it here, I guess. You can kill it. All right. Sleep Magic here. And then this might be it. Let's go. 2 boxes in the bag. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Okay. I have had a very overall good run with the Winna box. But first, we'll talk about that in just a second. So first off, I want to take a look at the deck because it is pretty awesome. So I was maybe a little bit worried when we started this out because we were definitely lacking a little bit of the top end, but the deck was very synergistically, it worked out very well. So the red splash was free, so playing the 2 suplexes to kind of shore up the removal, which is what we were lacking a little bit. Like, we don't have ice magics, we don't have chocobo kicks, so the suplexes did a good job there, and it was nice that that kind of just worked out. Lionheart 2 came in a pinch sometimes. We had the double Sahagin plus Ultros and all of the, like, several ways to, and Esper Origins obviously was really good, several ways to trigger them so the Sahagins became real threats. Like, it's like a 2-mana common, it becomes like a real threat, right? We had 6 towns. We actually got to the point where we could not activate Wandering Minstrel because that was a little too difficult. You needed like Cap City specifically to make black, but that's okay because we did actually trigger the elemental to get the 2/2 overall, and then overall we had decent-ish card advantage with the Commune with Beavers and the Dreams of Laguna, and also the Esper Origins to help smooth out the draws and pad the life total. And of course, Summon Esper Moduin gives you a ton of value on the backside there. Dragoon's Wise, just solid creatures. Quina was actually fairly solid, like just a decent value creature. It just makes 1/1s. It's not usually that great, but we had lots of ways to make tokens. And Omega, of course, on the top end, when you have like all those towns, like it effectively becomes a removal spell that gains you 4 life. Summon Titan did a ton of work. And yeah, of course, the boy or the girl, Ilmig Pixie, just very, very solid stuff. The Planisphere was a little lackluster, but I mean, that's understandable. It really pops off with cards that draw you multiple cards, like the combat tutorial. Like, we didn't have combat tutorial, for example. Would have been really good in the deck. Anyway, yeah, I did not really think, I thought this was going to be like a 3 or 4 win deck. You know, I did not expect it to go all the way. And I think the opponents were a little soft this time, but you know, hey, once again, we take those. So yeah, that is really awesome. So I just want to take a moment to talk about how I've done overall with this thing. You can like click off the video. I don't know. Oh, he got the 7 wins. Like, skip to the end, see he got 7 wins, and then click off the video. I know you. I know you did it. I do that too. That's okay. So you don't have time to like watch. Like, who has time to watch 2-hour long vid? Anyway, that's an argument for another day. Thank you to those who have stuck around this long. Anyway, so we won 8 boxes total. We had 4 runs go 2 boxes, and then no runs go 1 box. So that's pretty good, right? I gave it quite a lot of attempts. So I think it's really important to understand a few things about these events. So for one, it's complete BS, because it is best of 1 sealed. So you can have a bad pool and just get lucky, or you can have like the nuts pool and then you just get like Magic the Gathering and then you're just out. Having the best of 1 really, and of course the play draw discrepancy like magnifies when you only have 1 game to play. I know that it has the arena shuffler, not shuffler, the like the hand smoother, so that way it smooths out like the amount of land, whatever. We all kind of sort of know how that works. But that being the case, I mean, the play draw dependent thing is very important, and you know, like, these things are a cash cow for WotC, and I love playing these things, but I personally am in a financial position where I can afford to put some number of attempts on things and not feel like I'm going to go hungry the next day. So if you have the means to do so, and it's like when you go gambling in Vegas, right? You go in and you expect, like, you go to have fun, and you go in expecting to lose. Like, I expect to lose like $100 or $200. And then once I hit that, we're done, right? So you have to put some kind of limits on yourself as you're playing this, especially if you get to the point where you're just losing a lot. And like I said, with the variants, you are very likely to lose. Like, I had several runs where the deck was great and it goes like 1 and 2, right? That had been at least like 2 or 3 times, if not more, honestly. Like, I didn't keep track of like exactly how many runs I did. Like, don't ask. But yeah, yeah, really can't emphasize this enough. I hope my thoughts have been clear on this. I hope you didn't just like click off the video because like, oh god, what's this guy talking about? Scone. Like, what are you doing, man? But yeah, I just think that's an important message. And I like, honestly, like I've recorded some other videos where I like went like 2 and 3 and then I kind of crashed out and I didn't upload. So like, you know, your mental health is important. Your finances aren't important. They're way more important than any silly game. Like, yes, it's nice to win boxes. Yes, overall, I'm up, you know, positive if I were to like sell all the boxes. So that's very good. I do enjoy this set. This is like one of my favorite limited formats in a while. Like it's very, very deep and rewards format knowledge and all the synergies. And you get like cards like Quina, where it has like a low-ish win rate on the average, but when you pair it with the right synergies, it is good. There are many cards like that. Like think of Sahagin, right? Card, if you don't have mana value force, whatever. We all know that stuff. So anyway, I'm rambling a lot. I'm also kind of excited, so I'm getting the nervous energy out, or excited energy out. I thank you for listening to my ramblings, and I hope you take that into consideration for when you start to do your next attempts of an arena direct or a qualifier weekend, like the play-ins or the arena open. So I think that's an important thing to realize. Set yourself some boundaries, and you know, if you don't hit it, it's no worries. There's like 50 billion Magic sets every year. All right, there will be more opportunities. Always more opportunities. All right. Well, I didn't expect to ramble on that long. Thank you for those who are still here. Thank you so much for watching. This was a great deck. And yeah, see you next time.